Hi guys, my name's C from Life Ramblings. I want to talk to you guys today about why V and I blog, and I also want to talk to you guys about how to create a mission statement for your blog if you're starting a new blog. Now, of course, we're kind of a new blog, but we're getting up there in numbers. We've got almost 100 followers on Instagram. We've got 3,000 views on our blog. We get about 50 to 100 a day. We're doing okay. I'm sure most of you are thinking, oh, they just made their blog to earn money or to gain popularity. That is not why we made it. We created the blog to share experiences both with each other and with the world. Currently, we live about 15 minutes from each other. But about 8 months from now, we're going to live across the country from each other. And part of the reason we made the blog was so that she and I can stay in touch and know what's happening in each other's lives, and it kind of forces us to stay friends. It forces us to cooperate even if we don't see each other because we have a blog and we have other people reading it and relying on us. Also, we think that we have a lot of interesting experiences and opinions and we want to share them with the world, and we want to talk about a lot of fun topics, a lot of exciting topics. Like we talk about travel a lot, we talk about adventures, we talk about making stuff, we talk about ideas, we talk about planning, we talk about organization, but we also talk about a lot of really difficult topics and a lot of really important topics like mental illness and grief and emotions and feminism. We want to encourage conversation on these topics that really aren't talked about all that much, at least not in a good way. A lot of these topics are made fun of by a lot of people, and we want to really encourage discussion. Even if you disagree with our opinions or with other people's opinions, it doesn't hurt to talk about them. It doesn't ever hurt to talk about them. Now that you've heard all about why we blog, I want to talk to you about why you blog. Now, I don't know why you blog, but if you're looking to start a blog, you need to know why you blog. If it's to make money, that's not the right reason. That can be a great side effect, and we're hoping for that to be a side effect too, because it's really nice to have an extra income so you don't have to stress about money. But the real reason you should blog should be kind of your mission statement. Our mission statement is really to just share our experiences with each other and with the world. That's kind of where our tagline, Adventures from the Ordinary to the Extraordinary, came from. Because we're not always going to have super extraordinary adventures. We're not always going to be traveling to exotic places. But you can make an adventure out of anything. You can make anything interesting, and you can make anything into a valuable lesson. If you're blogging, you need to find your niche. You need to figure out what you're blogging about, and you need to figure out why. And you need to figure that out before you blog. You don't want to start writing posts and have them not fit what you need to blog about. So once you found your niche, figure out why you want to write about that niche and turn it to a mission statement. For example, if you want to write about gardening, figure out why you love gardening and why you want to share that love of gardening with other people and turn that into a mission statement. Your mission statement could be something like, sharing my love of gardening with the world so that we can help planet Earth survive longer. That's kind of a cheesy mission statement, but it gets the point across and it does what it's intended to. Now, obviously, not everyone's niche is going to have a super clear mission statement. For example, our blog doesn't have a very defined niche. It's kind of just a travel adventure lifestyle blog, but we still managed to come up with a mission statement because it was about what we want to accomplish. We want to share those experiences and impart wisdom. And you can do that too. Your niche doesn't have to be as specific as gardening. It can be as broad as whatever the heck I want to write about. You just have to figure out why you want to write about it. And that statement should drive everything you write, and why and how and in what place you write it. It should drive everything, and that's really important. And then after you've found that niche and that mission statement, that's when you start creating your blog. That's when you start writing content. That's when you start branding. That's when you start actually creating the website. And that's when you start planning for the future. You don't want to start planning. You don't want to start creating until you know where you're going with it and until you know why you're doing what you're doing. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave your ideas for blogs, ask questions. We can answer questions on here. And make sure to go check out our blog at liferamblings.net and leave your comment, like, subscribe, contact us, whatever, there. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks.